Hi, Royal Ham fams. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And this is the Mishka.
Hi, fans. Hi, missed you
Oh,
lots.
look.
Did you have a lovely week? I had a lovely week too. Yes, good. Thank you.
But
it's not about you, it's about me.
I've pooped. I've eaten. I've slept. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Well, it is what you do. It's no good looking at me in shock. No. Actually, guys, I'm not sure whether you've seen that she has got a little milk tash.
Yes. Oh, here she goes. Little milk tash. There it is.
It goes right down her belly. Isn't it? No. This is like, we're just doing a start up early, basically, because Mishk needs to go to bed, because she had a very busy day yesterday too, as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
She was up and doing, peoples. But what I will say is we have got tons to go through, and also we had a really cool question. So you're in for a treat, plus some different news bits. So yeah, it should be an all-rounder today.
Yeah.
So while we put the baby back to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah. And we'll see how we go.
See you in a second.
Right then, guys, so you've joined us back after Mish actually had a sleep, then she got up, and then she had some of her dinner, and now Victor's having some of his dinner. It's a bit of cold jacket potato with some of Mummy's mozzarella cheese on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm alright with that. I can't stomach cheddar anymore, unfortunately. But no, I don't like putting it in their cages, because then you end up with like bits hidden and things like that. And although we check their cages regularly for anything like fruit wise that's gone off and such, it's still, you know. Anyway, guys, while he's eating his tatty and being quite happy, now we've got quite a few things, but I will start you off with dun dun dun. Everybody loves it. Word of the week. Now, please don't adjust your sets when I say this word. No, I will tell you first of all that fen rule was the word of last week, which is the metal pad on top of a pencil case. Or, sorry, a pencil even. It holds the eraser in place even. Now, this week's word, and I am not being rude, is F-hole.
F-hole?
Hole.
People would usually call it something else.
Yeah.
Something more polite.
What, like fairy?
Yeah.
But no, actually, what it means is...
look, I can't see it.
It's actually the S-shaped openings, bottom. It's the S-shaped openings in a violin. See, I told you I wasn't being rude.
So why is it an S-hole then?
I don't know. Well, I suppose they thought that was a bit rude back then. You think how long a violin's been around?
Yeah.
The SH1T word's been around a lot longer.
No, it hasn't.
Hasn't it?
No, Old English wasn't English, was it?
No. I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe one of you is a violinist and you know why it's called that rather than an S-hole, as it is actually an S-shaped hole. But who knows? Well, as you can see, he's riveted by this information. You know, so I will admit it's a little bit of a strange one. A really, really odd one. Right, so I go to my little book. Actually, no, what I'm going to do first is because I've been finding some good pictures and things lately.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd do a caption one.
Yeah.
So this is the one I've chosen for a caption one.
It's going to come up on the screen, darling.
It's going to come up on the screen, but it's that one, Darren.
Yeah.
So yeah, give us a funny caption. You won't win anything, but you might do later on down the line, if you see what I mean. You're going to end up as big as that potato if you're not careful.
Right.
Right, so yeah, we're going to start doing a caption of the week, which
Yep.
will probably be animals as opposed to people, because animals
People
are
are
always
boring.
so much more funny.
Yeah.
Talking of which, look at that potato chops. So no, I want to run. I want to run. I is not
Yeah.
I is not plump.
Yeah.
I
Go
is
on then.
just full up of potato.
Go on then, run.
Go on in. So.
And we're back in the room.
We're all back in the room. He's off and running. He's been given lots of energy. Now then, we have got the Sherlock ones.
We have.
The Sherlock one and the riddle from last week. So
Yep.
we'll start off with the Sherlock one.
Right.
And I've still got the same thing I wrote at the same time as when you had it, which was I needed to read it to work it out. I just put read.
Read.
Okay, so basically I couldn't be bothered. Actually, I sort of forgot, but then I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
I'm very hot.
I didn't either. I didn't bother working it either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 7. Right.
Oh, is it a number?
Yeah, it was is it? Hosted a gathering of some of my family this year. There will be 2 grandparents, 4 parents.
No, it's alright, you don't have to read it all out again.
2 grandparents, 4 parents, 1 father-in-law, 1 mother-in-law, 1 brother, 2 sisters, 4 children, 2 sons, 2 daughters, 3 grandchildren, and not least 1 daughter-in-law.
I'm going to guess 9.
What's the smallest amount it could be? I'm going to guess 7. No one guessed on it. Nobody had a guess.
I don't blame you. I didn't until now.
Nope. People were busy doing other things, you know. They didn't have time to do bits.
Well, not only that. If you're hot and you're bothered, and you don't want to think. I mean, it's not supposed to be all mathematical.
The smallest part that fits that description is just 7 people.
I can hear Lollyween laughing, and Leanne, and Angela for that matter. You know they are laughing.
A married couple, the father's parents, and the couple's 3 children. 2 girls and a boy. Miss Hudson needs to set 8 places, including herself. So there's 7 party, yeah.
You guessed 7.
I did, yeah.
Again, you guessed and got it spot on. Right, your riddle from last...
No, you've got
the...
Right.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Right, let's hear another one I can't
Drifts.
Hey?
Drifts.
Ah.
One snowy morning in January, Holmes paused in the street to bring a curious fact to my attention. Strong winds had driven the snow into drifts along the side of the pavement, but as he pointed out, there was a proportionally far greater deposit of snow against the side of the nearby telegraph pole than there was against the side of the house, which lay some dozen or so yards beyond it. It would have seemed to me that the opposite really ought to have been the case, but after a little thought, I was able to demonstrate to Holmes that I could fathom the answer to his satisfaction. What was it? I could guess that.
I know what it is.
I could take a guess on it.
Right. Now, I'm just going to make clear on this next week that you're going to say I'm not right. I'm going to tell you I am. And I would need you to be able to disprove that I'm wrong.
No clue what your riddle is, Darren. Says.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one isn't. So that he went. No.
I put hamsters.
What?
A hamster.
What?
So I'm presuming it is a what am I? Was it?
I didn't guess because Shannon hung over. I think we didn't hear from Angela.
Angela, yeah.
Yeah, I think she's on holiday, isn't she? She's over here.
Yes.
The question was, alone on 24th, with another I'm 20, add a third and I'm dirty. What am I?
A hamster.
Right. It's the letter X.
You're so boring.
Alone on 24th, which is the 24th letter of the alphabet.
Oh, dirty, I get it. X-rated.
With another I'm 20, which is
Whatever.
XX, which is 20 Roman numerals, and with a third I'm dirty, which is triple X, yeah. Am I?
That is brilliant. I
Right.
like that.
Right, this one. Ready?
Yeah.
I have keys, but no locks. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but you can't go inside. What am I?
I know that.
Yeah.
I think. Right. Hopefully that one's right. You never know, people. It can happen.
That's right.
Right, so as you probably guessed from not a huge amount of being posted this week, it was actually more because I wasn't too well and basically I held up certain bits and things. But
we couldn't film it because we couldn't do the bits over there.
Yeah,
so
this is it. So we only actually posted Cult Box 5 Friday, which was the spooky one, was it?
Like Witchy.
Witchy one. We haven't done the spooky one yet.
No, because we're waiting to hear back from her.
Because poor Misha, she's been moving house, moving everything.
Yeah, they put two witchy ones in the same packet instead of putting a witchy one on a spooky one.
So Darren's going to do a proper email up for her because he let her know straight away. But bless her, she's got rather a lot on her paws at the moment. Now, so yeah, as I said, the Occult Box 5 Friday one and the amazing Witch Box one.
Yep.
This has got to be, every time I think, oh, this is a really good box, this is a really good box. This one this week, if you haven't seen it, it was posted as you're seeing this yesterday, providing you're seeing this on the Friday that it's running.
Yeah, if you're seeing this on Saturday, it was posted 2 days ago.
But honestly, guys, I mean, I'll coincide it with why in a minute a little bit more, but it was absolutely the best box they've done, from my opinion, because a lot of things touched me, you know, on bits. It was quite uncanny. It was like if I was to create a box that is solely for Debbie, and that's what it was. Now next week we have got the Bats and Cats one to go on.
We have.
Which, I'll tell you what, you're in for a treat with that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wax Melts one should hopefully be going on this time.
Yeah, because we've finished it all.
Because we've finished off a couple now. So,
let's finish off one. We haven't finished off the other one yet.
Oh no, there's one more. I'm not quite sure, but either way, we've got to finish more or less.
We've also got the classic click crates one from April.
And the Z box one.
And the Z box from May.
Now, what I can tell you is they've all been recorded, apart from obviously Darren having to edit them and tie them together in the case of the Wax Melts one.
Yeah.
So hopefully, providing he can post it all and get it done, we should have quite a full week next week.
Yeah. And we've also got the classic click crates from May coming as well.
And that's on its way to us. That hasn't arrived yet. I don't know whether is there anything else that we're waiting on for next week?
Yeah, depends about.
So that's one we know that's definitely on its way for next week. Anyway.
Depends about the geek gear,
and
but we'll go on to that in a bit later.
Yeah. So basically, we've got a few bits coming, and as I said, Darren's got some other bits that he's just got to string together.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have been joined, sort of, by the Pringleator, the little Prince of Pringles. Oh, because he'll want his dinner, won't you? Yeah.
His little nose is going like anything.
I know. Right, so
sawdust over him.
I know, he's got sawdust all over him. He's a mucky bugger. Sorry, excuse me.
You woke him up.
I didn't. He was sat in there looking at me.
He's hardly like these Instagram models. They go, "Oh, I woke up like this." Yeah, I mean, no, he did wake up like this. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was sat there looking at me.
Hair everywhere.
Nobody wants your poo, including Mummy. They don't. You want your dinner? Or go.
Or go.
There go, dinner. You want dinner? You've got to come and get it. There you go. There you go. Right, so while he's having a munch on his dinner, right, so, yeah, as we said, there wasn't a great deal we posted, but there should be this week. Right, TV this week, you'd be amazed. We have watched only a few episodes of Sanctuary.
Yep.
We're up to date with the iFam, which is a YouTube family we watch.
Yep.
And well, I'll be honest, he's been a book widow.
Yeah, as I've
read 3 books. Well, technically...
There's only 3?
It might have been 4, actually. Well, 3 books and 1 novella.
Yeah.
I've been a bit bonkers on the old reading front. I have done a little bit of
I caught up
painting,
with...
but as you've got 2 weeks worth
I caught up the books that Debbie didn't have in the House of Night books.
Yeah. My sister-in-law, bless her, she's away on honeymoon now. She gave me some money for Amazon, which bought the novellas and
one of the books. Yeah.
And very nice box of chocolates, which I'm very controlled over, so I'm good like that. Lovely card, and I was trying to think. Oh, a couple of slices of her wedding cake. Different lemon drizzle and caramel, salted caramel. Oh, I've never liked salted caramel cake, but she talked me into trying a bit of that. So she put a thin slither in for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice.
Well, show what their cake looked like. It looked like this. It was done by a place called Bake to the Future.
Bake to the Future, yeah.
It does.
I mean, the thing is, you can get cakes that look fabulous. It's only actually the bottom 2 that are cakes.
Yeah.
But the amount of work and everything that went into it, and unfortunately, because I can't get out.
Yeah.
But she had that with several other family members that couldn't go for different reasons, as you do.
There was quite a few people who didn't.
There were quite a few that couldn't. Yeah. And we watched it live. It was great.
They streamed it on Twitch. Yeah, so we watched.
Which it's really different. I mean, she phoned me the next day, and she wanted to make sure that we felt included, and she wore a pin in the back of her thing that we'd given her a while back now.
Yeah.
And so it was really nice, and like the catching up bit and saving us some cake and whatnot. It's just really nice. It's not something. If this had happened after the
before the pandemic,
hadn't have been like my brother's wedding, he was. Yeah.
Things weren't set up for things like it.
Things weren't set up for it at all. No.
It's only because it's the pandemic. It did do a lot of different things because things have been set up to work differently now.
Could you see this?
No, he's hidden it from me.
What? Guilty conscience much? So I wasn't trying to drag in the tissue. I wasn't trying to drag it in with the nice big wodge of potato and then lay in it. We'll have to shave you.
Shave me! Shave me!
You will have to be shaved. You can't have that in there with you. It makes it smell.
Yeah.
And then it makes you smell. And then everybody thinks we've got a mouldy hamster.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Right, so, needless to say, didn't watch an awful lot.
No.
Unless you count the royal wedding, as I kept calling it. Right. Diamond painting. I haven't done a huge amount. But you'd seen it sort of like that.
Yeah.
And I can show you like this. As I said, this has been 2 weeks worth, because I haven't spent an awful lot of time on it.
It looks like it's nearly completed, but it isn't, because there's a reflection on the other side.
Dum, dum, dum. It's actually a 60 by 40, so it's quite a big one. It's not the biggest, but it is a largish one. But yeah, so I was quite pleased with how that's turning out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, so yeah, after having that, you see, it means officially my birthday's over for this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Can't have everything.
Yeah,
right.
it's coming up to the start of June, so yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I've got loads of different bits still to do because, and obviously, where Darren's not had time or not put on the ones that I've done together. Excuse me, sorry. Darren's not had time to put on the ones on my channel one for various reasons and bits. So right, yeah, so as I said, I'm on to book-wise, I'm on to Revealed. Now, I've still got another 3 novellas.
Only because you skip one.
Yeah.
No, you can't have 3 novellas. No. 2 novellas? You must have skipped 2 then.
I've skipped 2, yeah.
Yeah, you skipped 2 novellas.
Because it doesn't really matter when I read them.
Yeah.
And it's
No, it's like there's only one more book after that.
Yeah, there's one more book after this, and I'm there. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd really recommend that. And what I was going to hark on to actually with the Witch Box one, quite a few things pointed to different bits in the books that I'm reading. So that's why I said it's almost like it was personal sort of thing. Also, there were a couple of bits I'd never seen before, so well worth looking. Right.
Yeah.
I've done the photo caption, I've done the diamond painting, so now we're on to the news.
Dun dun dun.
So, I can't make a news round sound, so just imagine it.
I can't remember what news round sounded like.
No,
it was a long time ago.
and it would probably be copyrighted anyway, so just hear it in your head. Yeah. Now, as a lot of you know, I've been getting Geek Gear Wizardry for years, for donkey's years. In fact, we're still paying the original price, which was £20 plus X amount of postage. Yeah. Whereas I think they've gone up to £30 or something.
They're up to £30, yeah. They went up to £25 plus postage, then £30 on the postage. Yeah, we received an email this week because all the bits are going on and COVID making it less viable for subscription boxes. They've made a very difficult decision to discontinue the Geek Gear subscription boxes with immediate effect. Now,
this is where it gets a little naughty.
It gets naughty because it says that
no, they would have known about this.
This breaks our hearts. We can't supply with the quality. Blah blah blah. There's this. This week we will ship the May boxes, which will be a celebration of Geek Gear, a mixture of our favourite items for over the years, which means that they never ordered anything for this month either, which means they've known about it for at least 1 month. Possibly last month as well, because a lot of these things will take more than a month.
I'm gutted because I stopped doing the Loot Crate Harry Potter, although I think I've got that on its way to me.
It's supposed to be coming sometime, yeah.
If not months, but yeah, it's going to be the last Harry Potter one.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's a shame because I was loving the wand and the token, and you know, it really was a shame because they'd sort of picked themselves up and made it. Yeah.
But people were starting to moan about.
People were starting to complain
because it was a t-shirt, a wand, and a coin each month, because they'd obviously got that they could get hold of these bits all right, get these bits done all right, but they're running out of bits. But it's Geek Gear closing. No, it's not.
No.
Whilst the subscription model is no longer viable, it says in January, COVID has killed the subscription business model, not just for us. Mostly, there's only a few of them that I know that have gone. We still believe in what we do and are committed to providing new products you love. In the short term, our focus is making sure that our subscribers are taken care of and get what they've paid for, either in products or refunds. Once we've sorted that out, we'll put our efforts into Geek Gear 2.0. This will be a product-focused model, which will sell items available to buy individually through our shop. The big news here is because we're no longer tied to a subscription model, we'll be able to offer much better products. We have a long list of brilliant product ideas that was simply unviable to manufacture and included in our boxes for economic reasons.
That's adorable. He was sucking his foot.
However, these will now be produced over the next 12 months, and trust us when we say there will be some amazing products you're going to love. The bit that I worry about is that they severely overprice this.
They do.
As it is. They say this stuff's worth a lot more than what people have paid for it.
No. But it's like anything. If people want certain things, they want them. But I would urge you, and I am not making any money out of this in any way. This is just purely my perspective. Is I would go through Noble personally.
Yeah.
Because their stuff is just absolutely fantastic, and for the prices that Zavvi charge, I'm not Zavvi. Geek Gear charge. Sorry, Becky Pudding. You know, it's a shame. You're never going to please all the people all the time. No. At the end of the day, but it is a shame because it does. But then we have got so much stuff in here, and as I said, if I might as well save up for Harry Potter bits from Noble that are really a higher quality and everything else. So there you go. So it's not the end of the world, but it is slightly disappointing. He's falling asleep, sucking his foot.
Can't see him properly. No.
I don't know.
No, it's going to wake him up. Oh.
It was a bit closer. But no, I say they're just. It is what it is.